To many, the whole point of mechanical watches is that they rely on technology that was invented decades, if not centuries ago. But that doesn't mean they can't be improved. When talking about technical developments, we're not simply limited to the inner workings of a watch. Take the watch case itself. Traditionally made from either gold or steel, Maisons have, in the past 2 decades, explored a variety of new materials to use. One of the most popular today is ceramic. IWC Schaffhausen was actually one of the very first watchmakers to use a ceramic in a watch, on the original Da Vinci perpetual calendar in 1986. With a couple of exceptions, the use of ceramics was incredibly rare in watches until the year 2000. The reasons for this are the same reasons why ceramics is such an attractive choice in the first place. Tough and almost entirely scratch-resistant, the material is time-consuming and expensive to cut into the precise shapes needed for a watch case. Ceramics are commonly used either alone or in combination with metallic alloys, such as in the case of this pilot's chronograph Top Gun, which uses ceratanium, a proprietary blend of ceramic and titanium. Only advances in modern machinery have made it viable to produce ceramics on a large scale. These are industrial ceramics that start out as a powder before being fired and molded into a solid shape, which is then finished with diamond-edged tools. Usually produced as one solid piece, watchmakers can use less material overall, with the benefit of making the watch lighter as well as more durable. Another advantage of ceramic watches is that the color runs all the way through the material. It won't fade with exposure to UV light, and it can't be scratched off. Ceramic's hard-wearing qualities meant that initially IWC only used it in its more practical, adventurous watches, such as this one, or the Aquatimer dive watch. Nowadays, especially with the growth in popularity of black watches, one of the easiest colors to produce in ceramic, it finds its way to pieces like this, the Big Pilot's Perpetual Calendar Rodeo Drive Edition. As well as employing a black ceramic case for a moody modern appearance, especially combined with that blue dial, the watch actually also uses ceramic components in its movement. The Perpetual Calendar movement is one of watchmaking's proudest achievements, defined by its ability to take account of leap years and varying month lengths all by itself, right up to the year 2100. You can tell the day, date, month and year at a glance from the dial, as well as the phase of the moon in both the southern and northern hemispheres, all of which is presented in a clear and legible fashion. The automatic winding system, which uses the motion of your arm to wind up the spring that powers the watch, is one of the most vulnerable to wear and tear. IWC replaced brass components with ceramic ones, and thus ensured that the watch would last longer between services. It's advances like that elevate a basic template, the classic pilot's watch, into one of the most all-round capable watches on the market, and exemplify how modern material science and innovation can transform the traditional craft of watchmaking.